What is going on, guys? Wef here, bringing you another little session. And as you can see, this team is not good. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave that as a little spoiler. This team is it's not like a joke team necessarily. Like it's got viable Pokemon, but in general, it's really just not a good team. It's got specs for Reuniclus, which paired up with Toxicroak, I don't really know. You'll see how it works out in about 5 seconds here, but basically, it's hilarious. The goal of this team is to lose to teams like this, but the goal of this team is basically specs for Reuniclus sets up a future sight, and then you switch into an appropriate counter. They always switch into a dark type, I switch into Toxicroak, then they switch into their poison type, and then it dies to future sight, and they forfeit. That's how it always goes, every single time. But this guy is not messing around with his team, so that's always good. I already know what he's gonna do, and I don't really know what I can do about it. I think probably my best lead is Entei, and just go straight for Sacred Fire and try to burn his incoming Galvantula, because obviously, yeah, he's very creative with this. I can spin versus basically every member of his team, so that's, yeah, this isn't a very well-designed team, but it is whoring out Mamoswine, so I guess, yeah. Actually, 2 extreme speeds would kill, so that's probably my better way to go. I don't want to waste my extreme speeds, actually, either, but that gives me a guaranteed kill on the... Yeah, forget it. Sacred Fire, basically a guaranteed burn. Or, okay, or extreme speed. Whatever. So there we go. He set up a Sticky Web. Good job. Sticky Web plus Mamoswine. I gotta say, I don't like that. I really don't. But that's just a free switch into my Blastoise right there, so... If he's super smart, he'll double out into his Galvantula again. Nope, he's not making plays today, I guess. Yeah, I do not want the Sticky Web up, although actually it really doesn't affect my team too much. I actually stopped running Jolly Toxicroak because I haven't seen Mamoswine anywhere. Jolly Toxicroak does outspeed Mamoswine, but I haven't seen it anywhere, so I'm like, I guess I'll just run Adamant again, and then, what do you know, Mamoswine. I really don't agree with Mamoswine being in UU. Depending on his coverage moves, nothing can switch into it at all. It's just, I don't know. If it runs knockoff, Bronzong isn't a counter. If it runs Stone Edge, Rotom Heat isn't a counter. If it runs Freeze Dry, then Alomomola isn't a counter, and it's just like, it's pretty annoying. So, his only play does he have a spinner? No, he doesn't have a spinner, so his only play right now is to go into Galvantula. I really want to Earthquake predicting that. Because, like, I'm thinking this guy is probably not stupid. I'll figure out if he's stupid on this play. I'm not risking anything, really. If this starts setting up, then I've banded stuff. I've stuff, basically. If he does start setting up, I'm in trouble. But this will be play of the century if he goes out into Galvantula. And then I won't have to deal with Sticky Web anymore. So, come on, do it. Oh, Darmanitan, even better. Oh, yeah. Some good stuff. My main problem, I don't have like a legitimate physical wall. This is physically defensive, and I have Blastoise, I guess, but he's probably going to U-turn, but what can you do? You might just think I'm like on crack or something, since I just went for Earthquake on a levitating Cresselia. So, okay, I guess he probably thinks I'm really stupid, so that's probably why he did that. Dark Pulse hits everything, so I shall go for Dark Pulse. Yeah, this team's kind of... I don't know what I think about this team. I really don't, but he just stays in and goes for Flare Blitz, that's fine. That is a Darmanitan out of the way. Fantastic. Now, he's probably going to go into Galvantula and try to get a Sticky Web up again, since Blastoise is almost dead, but... You know what? I don't want to do that. I don't want to deal with that. But, yeah. This is not a team that Reuniclus is going to be able to do anything against, which sucks. He's going to try to set up, and he will succeed because, yeah. I'm going to have to be doing a lot of calcs because I have not used Banded Entei really at all this gen, so I don't know how much Extreme Speed does to various things. I think Dark Pulse plus an Extreme Speed should be able to take this out. I'm assuming he's Dragon Dance. If he's Swords Dance, I can just go into Toxic Rook. But, yeah. I do need to get up Stealth Rock pronto so that he cannot get Sticky Web up again once this dies. I actually don't really need Bronzong for much, so I might just go out into Bronzong and sack it to get up rocks after this. I'm trying to think what the best play is, but this guy's taking a while. Okay, so he did not go for Dragon Dance, which is good. I didn't prepare for Feraligatr on this team very well, actually. But Toxic Rook should be fine. Most of them just run Waterfall Crunch. I don't think they really run Earthquake ever anymore. And he is going into Wheezing. And I'm going to go into Actually, I'm going to go into Bronzong. I need my rocks. Rocks are important. Or Reuniclus, whatever. He goes into Wheezing anyway. Now this is where the fun begins. I'm going to go for Future Sight. He's going to go out into Crest thinking, oh, I can go into Crest for free, and he'll be correct. Hey. My name is Mr. Stupid Head now, by the way. Anyway. Yeah, it really doesn't do much for me because he has Crest. I don't really have anything for Crest. I pretty much just have to wear it down with Toxic. And if he's Sub-Calm Mind, I mean, Bronzong, yeah, I don't know what to say. But I don't have anything for Crest on here. I guess I can spam Shadow Ball at it. That's about it. So I'm going to go into Bronzong and try to get my rocks up. This is actually perfect, because if he does try to go into Galvantula, he will get killed by Future Sight. This is specs off of base 125 special attack. Nothing lives it. It's modest. Nothing. I don't care what you are, you don't live it. It does around 70% to standard defensive fortress, if that tells you anything. So I'm going to get my rocks up. If he goes into Galvantula before rocks, he dies. And if he doesn't go into Galvantula, then it dies next time it comes in. Lunar Dance. I was very scared of that, but I do get rocks up first. Does he get hit by rocks? If he does, he's dead. Please tell me that's how it works. I've never really seen Lunar Dance. If he gets hit by rocks, that would be fantastic. No! Okay, never mind. He is going to get Sticky Web up, though, which sucks. Trying to think what my best play would be. If I stay in with this, he just goes and sets up with Feraligatr, so I need to go into something that prevents him from doing that. So... thinking Toxic Rook, because every time Wheezing comes in, I can just get off Future Sight, so no problem. Plus I'm in before Sticky Web. Wait. Oh, Future Sight did not hit because the target is faint. That's interesting. So we'll just go for Sucker Punch then. Get some damage off. Yeah, that is interesting. I didn't notice that. Reuniclus every time. If he's smart, he will double into Feraligatr or Mamoswine or anything. If he's smart, he will not stay in with Wheezing. And by if he's smart, I mean if he makes the perfect play here. Okay, Willow's good too. He does see that I'm Regenerator now. I'm still thinking of maybe doing Magic Guard on this, just because it's that useful. He did see Future Sight last time, so he might be thinking you can just go into something else. I'm just going to go for Psyshock. Because Psyshock coming off of this still hurts. I think everything on his team dies. If that's bulky DD, it might live one. That's about it. Or he could sack this, and then Toxic Rook does nothing because Sticky Web's up. I hate Sticky Web. If you guys want to know my most hated things, I'm gonna like make a list of that eventually on this channel, but Sticky Web is one of them. I hate Sticky Web. It's freaking broken in my opinion. He does just sack Galvantula, which is cool. But yeah, Sticky Web, I'm starting to hate Mega Beedrill. I hate it in UU. It's like the main reason I don't play UU anymore. It used to be like my favorite tier, and now it's just every team gets wrecked. Like if this guy had a Mega Beedrill on his team, just like what could I do against it? Go into just like nothing. Like this is a fairly well constructed team, I feel. Anything that can counter Mega Beedrill, people say there are counters to Mega Beedrill, but there's nothing that can take a hit and without speed before it can just switch out with U-turn. So I am still under the impression there's no counter for it. This is a pivotal kind of moment here. I have to keep Reuniclus alive or I cannot kill Wheezing. So I'm still under the impression that he has nothing that can hit Toxicroak. He could have Earthquake or Return. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back into Toxicroak, I guess. I don't know. He is SD, which is scary. If he's SD, it's probably Aqua Jet, Crunch, Waterfall coverage, or it could be Aqua Jet, Crunch, Return, which I'm gonna do just a quick little calc here, because I have to. I don't think anybody runs HP on it, but Toxicroak, a Sucker Punch will do 33%. I need to see if that plus a Banded Extreme Speed will kill it. No, so I kind of have to go for Drain Punch and just try to get some damage off. And if he has Earthquake, it might be game. I'm pretty sure it's game if he has Earthquake, actually. So please don't have Earthquake. Floor just might be able to take one hit, maybe. But if he has Earthquake, it's game over. What do they usually run? Waterfall, Aqua Jet, Crunch. So please don't have Earthquake, bro. Don't do it. They probably should start running Earthquake along with that, but that's just because I run Toxicroak on like every team. I started playing UU around when... What is this guy doing? I guess he was predicting a Sucker Punch. Oh, he has a Citrus? So... Crunch will kill me now. Oh wait, that's Entei. Toxicroak. Crunch still won't kill me. He might get a crit because I am a crit magnet for people. But, yeah, I don't know if I agree with that. He is faster, so he's jolly. And there we go. He's now within extreme speed range now. Is there anything that would be better to sack here? No. So, I guess I can Sucker Punch, and that might actually kill. Yeah, it will. Yeah, he did not play that very well. He got extremely greedy. Should not have done that. Because 2 crunches would have taken me out. Could have just SD Crunch Crunch. Actually, he'd still be in like... No, he wouldn't be in the same position because he had the Citrus. So yeah, I don't know if I agree with that. And he really should be running Life Orb. If he was running Life Orb, that would have killed, I think. I don't know how he did that much with Crunch, actually. 85. Oh wait, he's a +6, isn't he? No, he's a +4, so I don't know how that worked. I can just go ahead and sack this at this moment. So there we go. Gunk Miss, yes. That's why I usually run Poison Jab on this actually, but eh. Whatever. He might super overpredict and go for Pain Split. I don't know. Come on, bro. Hurry up. It's already 15 minutes. This guy is taking a long time, but Yeah, I haven't actually gotten to show off Reuniclus very much here, which is sad. But oh well. I think I just win firing off Psyshocks now, because I don't fear this thing because it's in extreme speed range and Bronzong walls Mamoswine and should just wanted it wheezing the Mamoswine. I wonder if they're ever gonna fix that. It'd be pretty cool if they did. He does just stay in and sack it. How did it live that? Man. It's bulky as hell. Whatever. That's really weird that he lived that. I mean, I could start running Psychic, but I do like being able to hit the Gudras and Florges that switch in. And Blissies, but I haven't seen a Blissey in like forever. Probably because Blissey kind of sucks. Especially with, like, everything's physical now. Like, there's no point in even having special walls, really. Yeah, it's all for Alligator, Mamoswine, Mega Beedrill, Mega Pidgeot. I hate Mega Pidgeot too because Hurricane Confusion. I swear to God, I never, like, don't hit myself in Confusion. Every time they go for Hurricane, they land it because no guard. I get confused and then I hit myself twice in a row and then I die. And they, like, beat my Florges with it every single time because I hit myself so many times in a row. And then it's bulky enough that it doesn't die to priority and stuff. But yeah, okay, so he goes into this, and I can just spam extreme speed until I die. I think. Actually, I will just extreme speed. It might 2-hit KO Mamoswine even. Banded extreme speed is that scary. But yeah. I don't see him winning unless he's like normal resistance berry, belly drum, ice shard, knockoff, gunk shot, Mamoswine. It could happen. Maybe he has surf. God. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just saying whatever I feel like. Okay, extreme speed. And then I can just gyro ball for the win. Unless he... I'm actually really scared now. Can a Mamoswine... Let's just say Life Orb, Bronzong. Can it kill with knockoff? I want to say it can, if it gets a crit. Oh god, it can kill if it gets a crit. Please don't get a crit. But with Thick Fat, it'll live a Sacred Fire anyway, probably. I mean, he could still win if he Earthquake crits my Florges and Knockoff crits my Bronzong and is also a Life Orb. So, that's one thing I've learned from watching Joey over the years. Don't say GG. I don't know why I said over the years, I just recently started watching him. But yeah, don't say GG until it's actually over. Unless there's like literally no possible chance they can win. Okay, he just went for Icicle Crash anyway. He's probably banded. Or Scarfed. Okay, now I can say GG. Nope. Yeah, now I can say GG. Even if he crits Bronzong, unless he's like... I guess he could be like Bright Powder. I've seen weirder. Okay, so... another battle. This is gonna be a really long video. Oh well. This guy has an Espeon. I think this team is... I want to say he might lead off with Crocodile, which would be bad. I actually don't have anything for Crocodile, really. I guess I will lead off with Reuniclus. If he leads off with Crocodile, that's bad. I can live a Pursuit, but it'll hurt. I'm going to drop the timer on this guy. I ain't got all day. Actually, I do have all day, but... yeah, this is probably what I'd be doing all day anyway, so I don't know. But you guys don't have all day, I bet. Okay, Future Sight. And this is where hopefully you guys will be able to see the beauty of this team. Because here's how it's going to work. He's going to Volt Switch out, I'm assuming, or one hit me with Specs Overheat, that could happen. But he's probably going to Volt Switch out. He does not. Why would your first reaction be to Will-O-Wisp that? But what usually happens, he'll Volt Switch out into Crocodile. Since Crocodile can handle this and doesn't get hit by Future Sight, I'll go into Florges. Or he just stays in and goes for Thunderbolt. I mean, that's cool with me, bro. I'm gonna go for Moonblast. Something dies this turn, basically. Because if he goes into Crobat to resist the Moonblast, he dies to Psychic. If he goes into this to resist the Psychic, or the Future Sight, then he dies to Moonblast. And that's where the amazingness of this team is. Pretty much everything has some sort of synergy with this. I could have protected there and actually just killed the Rotom Heat, because it's actually a threat. But yeah, the synergy with this is, like if they go into, say, an Umbreon or some other Dark type, yeah, see, just watch. That crit didn't matter. Boom. Yeah, okay. But yeah, it makes it so hilarious because they always switch into their Umbreon, and then I switch into my Toxicroak, and then they switch out into their Crobat to take on Toxicroak. I set up a free SD, their Crobat dies, and then I sweep. And it's hilarious. And usually people just like, this is usually their response, just, they usually get pretty mad. I don't want to mess around with Lucario. I don't like Lucario. I really don't. If he's special, I'm in trouble. If he's physical, I'm in trouble too. Basically, he's a Lucario, so I'm in trouble. He's gonna set up this turn, and unless he's running Jolly, then yeah, Entei is solid. So yes, SD, if he has extreme speed, this will hurt. But if he also if he has extreme speed, then Florges can take him on, so I'm learning valuable information. I don't really need this to E-speed everything like I usually do, so I have a habit of missing Sacred Fire, but I'm going to go for it anyway, because he might switch out into Swampert. Should be the smarter play, because this thing does a lot to my team. Focus Sash. Please get the burn. Thank you. I'm not sure why Focus Sash, because, yeah. I'm not sure why I stay in on Entei, if we're being honest. If he yells at me for hacks, then I don't really know what to say, because that's not hacks, it's 50% chance. That's... when it's, for me, basically if something has a like 30% or higher chance, the way I see it, if it has higher than a 30% chance, just expect it to happen. Like switching in and getting a Scald Burn, I don't consider that hacks, because Scald burns you. You should just expect it. Kind of want to be cheeky and go for rocks. But then again, I also kind of don't want to be cheeky and go for rocks. He's gonna switch into Rotom Heat, which is fine, if we're being honest. I really want to go for Stealth Rock because he has nothing to hit me. But he might set up screens or something along those lines, so I'll just go for Toxic. Actually, I'll go for Gyro Ball. So, I mean, going for Toxic doesn't risk anything, because if he bounces it back, then yeah. I clicked Gyro Ball game. It's not cool. He does have Psychic and not Psyshock, so I can switch in with Florges. No problem. But I was expecting a switch out right there. Oh well. Fun fact, Espeon is my favorite Pokemon in the game. That crit might have mattered. I'm actually going to calc that. I always feel bad whenever I get crits, and I need to know if they matter, so... Espeon, I don't think he was the dual screen set. Yes, that did matter. I'm sorry, bro. So now I can get my rocks up against Swampert. I don't know why he went into Swampert, actually, because... he might be Mega. He could be Mega. I'm scared of Mega. I'm gonna go for Toxic just in case. So rocks are kind of important, but not that important. Keep in mind I'm also at the kind of at the lower ladder, so I don't know how low. But he does just go straight for Waterfall. It's fine. Actually, that is not fine. I am really scared of this thing. Well, not really scared. I'm pretty scared of this thing. I'm moderately scared of this thing. I'm thinking Reuniclus and go for a future sight. And just sack it, because this is the only time I will be able to get off an attack that'll actually do anything, so yeah. Future sight, if he switches into Crocodile, I switch into nothing, because Crocodile is a threat that I did not prepare for. Future sight. I could go for Psyshock as well, but future sight's cooler. And I don't want him switching to this for free. Does go for Earthquake, that hurts. I'm just gonna stay in and sack it. I don't need it. It's better play probably would have been going into Krook, but you know. I think Blastoise is probably my best play. Probably. Or just Florges and go for... No, I'll go for Moonblast again. So again, I don't need it for anything in particular. I just need something to die, and something will die this turn. I should be able to live in Earthquake. I am physically defensive. I was running a Aromatisse in the slot, but it didn't really do much for me. Aromatisse kind of sucks, for being honest. 26 minutes. Man. I might only do like 2 or 3 videos for this session, just because this team's not that good. I actually haven't lost with it. That's because I'm at the lower ladder. I was at pretty high on the ladder with that NU session that I just did. But with this, people aren't all that great, but I'm not all that great either, so I don't know. Future Sight. I love Future Sight. It's like my new favorite move. In case you didn't know, they did just buff it. That's why it's better this gen. It used to be, I think 90, or it used to be like 100 power, now it's 120. And that coming off of Specs, Reuniclus, yeah. He's probably Scarfed, but why am I protecting? I didn't want to protect. Okay, he is going for Earthquake. That didn't do anything for me, but I protected. Maybe now it'll freak him out and he'll be like, oh, he's gonna go into his Air Balloon Toxicroak, and I'm gonna go for Crunch and break it. This thing actually could still sweep me. Actually, yeah, it really could still sweep me if it's Moxie. Oh wait, no, it's not Moxie, I just saw Intimidate. Never mind. I'm stupid. I'm thinking this one is Scarfed, though. I like running Scarfed Intimidate, but for this exact scenario, Moxie would be better. But, Blastoise. And Scald. He could get a crit and just one-hit me. He might be banded, actually. I don't know. Haven't seen. He goes into Rotom. Not sure why. But that is going to be a good game. I don't see him being able to live this, or yeah. I don't see him being able to one-hit me. That's what I was saying. So overall, I didn't play this game that well. I made a few misplays. A few misclicks, I guess. That crit on Espeon actually mattered quite a bit. And that is a good game. GG. So you gonna say it back? Yeah, see, I'm like 12 something on the ladder. I don't even know what you have to be in like the top 500. Probably like around 1400, 1300. Yeah, 1400. So, I don't think that's gonna happen. But anyway, that's gonna go ahead and conclude this video. I guess I'll see you guys once I find the next match.